Oh man, it's great. We just came out to see Lefty Guns. He a dude from Ridgewood, Queens. I'm from Queens. I rep Queens heavy.
Shout out
big
to Queens, New York.
You know what I'm saying? So we came out to see him. He took that fight like it was nothing. Like he just came out like spank boy. You know what I'm saying? So we happy for that. I did one of the things on my bucket list. I came and had a Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
How was it?
It did live up to the hype. Because people was telling me that it didn't. You know, especially my sister, she was like, it don't even live up to the hype. And I'm like, no, it did.
They might have switched it up because, I mean, from my experience, I was just telling my camera guy, like, back in the day, no. I was not having it. Like, I was disappointed, but...
Okay, maybe she was talking about back in the day.
Yeah, okay, they set their game up. They was like, hold on, we can't be out here with a bad name, like, home of the cheesesteaks. Okay. So, I met your guy, Phil. He over here giving us, like, some moral support on the side. Supporting from there. What's your name?
My name is Q. You know what I'm saying? So I do a lot of things. I gotta wear a lot of hats. I do mentoring for good habits. I do real estate. I also do I rap.
Okay.
You know, so like you ever got a hot beat, I can spit on that. But and I also like, you know, just chill and get to see what the vibe about.
See what's going on in Philly.
Yeah, that's what we came out to see. What's really going on in Philly.
All right, so you seem like somebody I could have like a conversation about almost anything about. Is that true?
Everything.
Everything. All right.
Everything. We universal.
So I'm curious.
Yeah.
Would you prefer to have $5 million or 5 million followers?
$5 million.
$5 million.
What was the question?
$5 million or 5 million followers? What you taking?
I'll take the 5 million followers.
Okay. We got $5 million, 5 million followers. Can I have you over here? Because I wanna hear the different perspectives.
Depending on what's the price, what's the penny, whatever, I know with time I could get more than that $5 million. Because behind that, I could have my supporters support me on the business that I might do.
Right.
Whether making sure, whatever it is.
Right.
Strong followers will follow you. There's more money. So yeah, $5 million sounds good, but if it's given to me too fast, I'm not gonna know what to do with it. But if I work my way up with it, I will know what to do with it, you know?
Okay, so you're gonna leverage your followers. I like that.
It doesn't fall off. I could start a WeChat channel with 5 million followers.
Oh, he answered the next question. What would you do with that audience?
Huh?
I was gonna ask you what you're gonna do with the audience, but you already started. I'm liking your thought process.
I would start a weed channel and all that. Look, everybody trying to learn how to grow weed, right?
Right.
It don't matter how many, there's gonna be somebody that wanna learn how to grow weed. It's just
we farming out here.
It's all about having information. People wanna look into a place where they can get information. Somebody wanna learn how to start a business, how they can do videos, you know? What type of, like, you know, it's just learning things, you know, it's better than the negativity. Negativity, yeah, you get a few followers, but how long does it last?
Right.
You know, how long does it last? What do people get out of it? Nothing.
Phil, I need you over here, if you don't mind. Like, come on. Like, stop hiding from the people. We want to hear more. Join us. So your friend Phil said he gonna take the 5 million followers. You taking the $5 million. What you gonna do with your 5 million?
Look, I'm gonna take the $5 million because check it, with the $5 million, I can open up. First of all, I know you're not a boss until you put your own money up, right? So in life, if you don't invest in yourself, you will never get to where you really want to be. You're always going to be working for the next person. Mm-hmm. So if you have $5 million, you can make 5 million mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can invest and invest and invest. The only way to get to success is to fail. So if you invest in yourself, the biggest mistake is in everybody's life that wants to be an entrepreneur is fear of investing, scared to spend that money.
In other words, fear of failure.
Right, because you need that failure to understand what happened, why, you know, trial and error. You need to have like like an operations plan. Like you have to figure out what's going on. Where's the money supposed to come from? You have to, you have to have like a analysis of the market or whatever you're targeting, whatever you're trying to do. So money,
Take y'all notes.
followers, you can have 5 million followers and only not even 2% of those followers are actually engaging in what the fuck you do. I'm sorry to curse. I'm sorry.
You good.
But so it's like followers is good if they're really following you. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can buy followers. Like you can get $10,000 and just put 500 and buy 10,000 followers, right?
That's correct.
Maybe more. I don't know what buying followers is, but you can definitely buy followers, and then you can make yourself look good. It's all about an image, right? So you can make yourself look. You can rent a Ferrari, right? And you can make yourself look good. You can rent a bus down, make yourself look good. But if you're not really doing what it is, and you're living in a basement, you just renting mansions.
$5 million is a lot of money. $5 million is a lot of money.
Yes, and if you know how to invest, you don't even need to know how to invest
it's
it.
not a lot of money if
you
you
can
don't know how to
hire
handle it.
somebody
You know
to help
that, right?
you to invest it. You understand what I'm saying?
You don't have $5 million.
He's saying something important.
You can wind up in the streets by next year.
There has
Yeah.
been a lot of millionaires who've like gone homeless, bankrupt. I mean, not to say just because you're bankrupt.
Yeah, you could spend it in the stocks and lose all your money in the stocks. I seen an interview with French Montana. He said he lost $5 million in one day. And he's like, I almost cried that day. He's like, most rappers don't even make $5 million in a day, and that's true.
Right, but I've heard like the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, right?
Right.
So that goes back to what you're saying. If you're not willing to make mistakes, then you're not going to grow. You're not going to see success.
You have to risk. You have to sacrifice. The bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the reward. And the failure is part of the process.
shit.
You gotta love the process.
Whatever they
You know?
call that.
You gotta have faith. You have to have God. You have to manifest that shit. You have to see it in your brain. If you could see that shit in your brain, that shit could really happen. You just have to constantly see it and constantly see it and do the work, that the steps that move forward to that thing. Try not to sleep too much, and just.
But I'll be good with $1 million.
We love be good with $1 million, right?
If y'all want to help them out, where can we find you?
I'll be good with $1 million. I could just buy property, open up a business. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I got property and I got a business. I may not make $1 million a year. Maybe my business may not generate that money, but
right away.
I had nothing before the $1 million. So whatever that's coming in and me having my own joint, I'm good with that.
And the same way he said earlier,
that's the grateful energy.
You can get $5 million, right, and not know what to do with it. You can have 5 million followers and not know what to do with them.
So let's say you do have like a big following, like you have an audience.
Right.
What would you do with your audience? How would you leverage it?
Well, I do YouTube, but I'm not serious with it because I haven't got the time. I just like talk about positivity, I speak against gangs and stupidity, street shit. Not saying that I ain't make no mistakes.
I mean, but that's where you get the
where I come
experience
from.
and the wisdom to be able to pass on to these newer kids.
Understanding and realizing how things work in life.
So if you had
You
5
could be a
million
great
followers,
person,
how would you
but
have
you
the
could
5
have
million
your weak
followers?
spots
Like,
and
how
your
did you
weak
get them?
points.
We're just speaking of hypotheticals. Say you had them.
So
We're not saying any
whatever you did
limitations.
to have them, I would continue doing that.
What would you do to have your audience? How would you gain that audience?
I would show the old to the new, and I would show the habits that changed. People, places, and things. People, places, and things is something that everybody should understand. That goes for, that's universal. That goes for anything. Whatever you're going through in life, and you don't want to go through that no more. It's people, places, and things. Why are you going through that? You understand what I'm saying? I would make people self-reflection, and just, it's all about making every day count.
All right.
I would try to make people feel like every day count. I'm against depression, anxiety, and whatever, like
all the low vibrational frequencies.
Right. Not having self-confidence. Like, you know, we're all different, but we're all special. I don't care what the hell you do, what you're still cool, how in your way, your own little way. You know, you understand what I'm saying? So let that shit shine.
You just gotta know how to engage with the people. Know what?
Right.
Where you going? You know.
Talking about engaging with people and knowing how to. What are some relationship do's and don'ts in your opinion?
Huh?
I said, what are some relationships do's and don'ts in your opinion? Since we're talking about engaging with people.
So people, that when you speak about a new idea or something, they're like, oh yeah, right, you're dreaming, or oh yeah, like they just, it's crazy to them. Something that you really believe that can happen, and it's crazy to them, just stay away from them. Just be like, okay, this is the last conversation, like, not even the last conversation we're gonna have, but we're just gonna like separate. We're not gonna be around each other too much, because your vision, it's not even that we have to have the same vision, it's just that you have too many limits.
Yeah.
It's not, we don't, look at that. There could be somebody that comes, and most of the people that have something that came from nothing, you know, but they were grateful for every little thing that they had. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know.
One of the highest frequencies.
Like my man, DJ CeeLo, I just want to shout out to DJ CeeLo. He just got an award yesterday for the best radio host or whatever.
Congratulations, DJ CeeLo.
I remember him putting a quarter on his turntable because the shit would skip and shit. He had some hand-me-down shit, and yo, he just, from night to day,
He thrived.
It just blew the fuck up. DJ Enough was like trying to, you know what I mean? Like, he became a heavy hitter, and then he went to Hot 97. Yo, the whole thing was like, yo, I look at him like, damn, bro, like, this some dude that I knew that he just went from 0 to 100 real quick. I mean, it probably wasn't real quick to him, but to me, the way I, like, you know, because I was living my regular life, and it just went shoom. I was like, damn.
That's amazing.
Like,
That's
you know,
amazing.
and I just see it like that. You just gotta be grateful and to just value shit. Every little thing. Like this interview right here, I don't know what it's going for, but I value it because like I'm at least able to express my opinion. You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
what this platform's all about. We just want to know what's going on, what's on your mind.
People in search of love or in search of help?
Do I believe people are in search of self or in search of help?
In search of love or for help, like relationship wise.
I guess it's all dependent on where that person is.
People just looking for someone that could just help them, or they looking for someone that could love them and they could love someone.
It depends on where that person is at that time and space, because you can meet the same person in two different phases of their lives, and in one part of their life they might have been looking for love, and in another part they might have been looking for some help and support. But I think that ultimately you should be seeking yourself. If you have seeked yourself and you found yourself and you're aware of yourself, then whatever is meant for you will just align with you, and you won't have to really go out looking as much because you're in your truest form. So I think
marriage
you attract
is
that.
a business?
I don't think so.
Me neither.
I think there could be some people who carry it as a business.
You could lose a woman, or you could
It is,
lose
I mean,
a husband
no, but if
by
the
not
way
putting
he's
the work
looking
you're
at it,
supposed to put in. Like, do you think it's a business?
I think
it is a business in some
I think
sort,
jobs
right?
don't qualify for this conversation because people don't value you into your company. You're replaceable. Let's be real. You're replaceable. You could die tomorrow when they got somebody on Monday morning filling in your shoes. But when it comes to a relationship, like, I think it's ultimately up to like you finding your counterpart and you being able to compliment that person. You being able to support that person and value that person just as they are, and understand that we're forever evolving. So you have to relearn that person all the time. The moment you feel like you know that person, it's over for you. Like, get yourself together, because you don't know that person. They could wake up tomorrow and decide to be somebody completely different and have a new perspective on life. You don't know them. You have to be willing to always get to know your person, understand them, understand their perspectives, have conversations. So communication is like always key. But I don't think the job was the best kind of example, because they don't care. They just, it's profitable.
Let me ask you one
I
question.
need somebody who's gonna make me the money.
Now that you're talking about relationships and all that, let me ask you a question. This is a question that I always wanted to know, because I come from the era of like, I stand in front of my block on my building and just holler at everything coming through, looking, and I'm just like, let me get that number, whatever. So, do you prefer meeting somebody through the internet or meeting somebody through face-to-face?
I'ma just be real. For a very long time, I was in the headspace of like, and I'm still like that, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not meeting nobody on social media and saying like, yeah, we gonna hit it off, this gonna be my person, we gonna have something. I disassociate from social media, which I probably have to work on, but it's not where I'm gonna meet my husband, it's not where I'm gonna meet somebody.
On no dating apps?
No.
No? So you're against dating apps?
I wouldn't say I'm against it, to each his own.
Not against it, it's not
To each his own. It's just like not my thing. Like I strongly believe that I'm gonna meet my person in person. We're gonna meet at the time that we're supposed to meet, that was destined for us to come and connect. I'm not the kind of person who you could find on social media and expect a relationship from. If I've ever led you on, I apologize. I'm getting better.
So we're gonna do a little freestyle about the dating scene. See, this dating scene got me feeling like real love is make-believe. Is she bad? She just wanna take your green. And is she whack? I can't act faithfully. All my exes say I'm shallow. They just hate and be. They just feel a certain way because they ain't make the team. Let me not make it seem like the problem's only them. It may be me. My last Jean did me wrong, but she made my dream come true. She had it all from A to Z, looking like she really wanna. Nah, I just play with y'all. But yo,
like
you know
really
what I'm
saying? I was messing with it.
But yo, what I'm just trying to say is just that, look, coming up from
you on YouTube?
talking.
All platforms, Real Forest. You can scan that QR code.
Oh, we gonna have to check that out.
Click the link. It's gonna take you to our Instagram.
I'm definitely gonna tap in with you.
We would love that, please.
Yeah.
The episode will be posted in a week. Y'all had to shout out my guy, Dan the Man, the one with the plan.
Dan the Man. And what's your name?
My name is E.
E?
E.
Okay, Dan the Man and E. Yo, I really appreciate this opportunity. This is my first time out here.
Super duper shout out. I don't really want to say what college he is, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations.
Why not? Shout out the colleges.
Because you know how people be on social media, they do a lot. It's spooky. Because I be on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I got my own little YouTube. I don't got no problems on social media, but it's just people, you know, you never know. And I don't want nothing to affect my
You
job.
protecting your peace.
Right.
I love it.
And,
I love it.
Huh?
A podcast.
Yeah, not us shooting, they shoot a podcast. We just over here just keeping the flow.
Yeah, we on
It will
TV
be.
right now.
I'm manifesting that. We
So
gonna
you
be
know-
everywhere.
Yeah, she's manifesting it. You gotta keep thinking that. I'm telling
What's
you.
up with y'all? We filming a podcast.
Oh,
No,
Yeah,
you good, you
about it.
good, you good. It's very welcoming. I'm out here asking questions. We go around Philly just asking my people
Puerto
out here
Rico.
what's going on.
What the shit?
Shout out to Puerto Rico. Y'all know tomorrow the parade, right?
Yeah, we
Parade.
going.
Where?
Y'all going? I'm gonna see y'all out there.
What?
Okay.
Parade where?
New
Where?
York in the house.
Ain't no
Like,
parade
what's
in New
up?
York.
Man, my grandpa from Puerto Rico.
But ain't no parade in New York.
Yeah, that's what I was
No, our
saying,
parade is happening here tomorrow at the Parkway.
No, I don't know.
Yes.
Ain't no
Violence?
So
they don't parade
I'm
New
not
York.
lying.
Not New York.
You gotta
over
come
here?
show love
Say no more. Where at?
You know what I'm saying?
on the Parkway. It start at 1.
Me, see, I'm
Search
Puerto
on Google
Rican
real quick.
and
Puerto
black.
Rican Parade in
Right.
Philly
So
2024.
I'm
It's
a
gonna give you
nigga
all the
Rican.
details you
Right,
need.
I'm the same right here
It's tomorrow.
Or you could say you a
I gotta see you out there. I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be out there.
Yo,
I ain't never heard that one before.
nah,
I ain't never heard that one.
one of my bros, that's
Yeah,
what we
you're
called
building
him when growing up,
connections, like,
Spigger.
who better than
No,
us?
we didn't call him us Spigger, we called him Spigger. That was his name. We didn't call him us Spigger, it was Spigger, you know what I'm saying? That was just his name, you know what I'm saying? It's my man Polo's brother, like my family and
That's a good
shit.
idea, though.
Polo from
Dan
where?
the man.
Polo from
The one with the
You the guy,
plan. He
yeah,
the
yeah, this is a
guy.
good
I
idea.
keep trying to tell people like,
You gotta do this in
I
Kansas.
gotta get with him. Down K&A, you think so?
Yeah,
We
you
might
would.
get robbed.
Yeah, but it's worth it though. People need to see that shit.
We're exactly like right on the corner of K&A.
Yeah.
Right where they
there.
jugging?
Right there.
Right where they be.
Right there.
Yeah, maybe.
Cause you know the boys.
That's all I say. I'm
the
driving.
boys
I'm from
be right
there.
across.
Like,
The boys
I'm
be
from
right
there.
across.
I'm from Newark, not Jersey.
You know when you go K&A.
From here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philly in the house.
That's Kensington?
Okay.
Oh, that's all John and all that shit.
I like that. I love that for you.
You never been there? Alright.
Well, I'll be
It's
there.
it's like Newburgh and shit.
Nah,
I grew up in
Kensington
K&A.
is a different, is his own
Yeah,
world.
real talk.
And
You
here
get that
is his
shit?
own world. Like niggas is
Viral.
shooting.
It's like
up
Yeah, I got
outside.
love
It's
for
like
the niggas who
125,
do crazy stuff out
125.
here.
Nah, nigga, not no
It
way.
like-
New York is like that. Don't let nobody.
Not in
bullshit you.
125.
It ain't.
That's look.
By the
125
Pathmark?
is not even.
That's
tickling
zombie
Kensington.
world. That's
Thank
zombie
y'all. Y'all
world.
have a good night. I appreciate the vibes.
Stay up, my brother. Yo, ain't nothing got on Kensington. That's like one of the worst places right now, my brother. Listen, I seen a documentary of people who came to Kensington, right? As you know, to visit. Wind up getting hooked on shit and never went back. Their mission was for vacation, and they never went back from wherever they come from. I swear to God, dog, this is documentary. Yo, I felt bad for those people.
I never been over
Yo,
there. I guess I don't want to go over
Listen. On my kid's life, no lie, I never heard no dude say that they went on vacation when their son was a year old, and their son is like 20-something years old, and they have never seen him yet. Yo, the drug took him from where? Yo, dog, I'm gonna get up, dude. Kensington is
Nah,
real.
you right. You right.
But anyway, we
real.
out of here. We out
Y'all
of
say
here,
y'all
yo.
around to spread love and
Check me
spread
out on
light. Why not
Instagram,
do it over there?
CUEROC, Q-Rock.
I mean, while y'all down here, check out the Puerto Rican parade if y'all got time tomorrow.
So
Show
it really
the
is
people
a
love.
Puerto
It really
Rican
is a Puerto
parade.
Rican parade.
Okay,
Happening
okay.
tomorrow.
That shit-
Y'all came at the best time. I appreciate
wonder, I
your
was like,
time.
yo,
Yo, E, I ain't gonna forget your name. That's my son's name.
Okay,
We call
shout
him
out to your
E,
son.
but
Tell him
his
I'm
name
proud
is
of him.